Yo, let me tell you about the TRS podcast scene where knowledge meets wit. It's a digital dream. From tech to culture, they cover it all. With hosts so sharp, they never drop the ball. TRS in the house, bringing truth to the mic. Educate, entertain, yeah, they do it right. Tune in, vibe out, feel the podcast flow. Wherever you are, TRS is the way to go. From AI to space, they dive deep and explore with insights galore, leaving you wanting more. No topic too tough, no question too wild. TRS got the answers, they go the extra mile. TRS in the house, bringing truth to the mic. Educate, entertain, yeah, they do it right. Tune in, vibe out, feel the podcast flow. Wherever you are, TRS the way to go. So plug in your headphones, hit play, let it ride. TRS Podcast taking you on a mind-wide stride. No matter the day, they're there for your ear. Informative, enlightening, bringing clarity near. TRS in the house, yeah, bringing truth to the mic. Educate, entertain, yeah, they do it right. Tune in, vibe out, feel the podcast flow. Wherever you are, TRS is the way to go. So salute to the hosts, Tim, Dave, and Alexis. From crafting a podcast, yeah, you're driving a Lexus. TRS, the ultimate podcast delight. Keep shining bright, bringing knowledge to the light.
Wow.
That's it. That's the podcast.
Yep.
What's up? I didn't do the Dave, Tim, and Alexis. I did that on my own.
You did that on
wow.
your own.
Just on the top of my
So
head.
Dave wrapped that.
Wow.
Dave had a. So the AI was majority of it, but you did it
No, I
yourself?
wrote that whole thing.
You wrote the whole
Oh,
thing.
really?
All right.
Not just kidding. But yeah, I did do that. So, wow. Look at that. We're changing things.
We are
Yeah.
changing things.
We might. Yeah, the last episode
Of season
Yes.
1
of season 1 of the TRS podcast. How are we doing?
Doing good.
We're doing good.
It's the last week of school.
Busy.
Last week of school is technically today is like the last week,
Yeah.
last day of classes.
Dang.
But yeah, I have an exam later today. Once I get that done, we're
Vibing.
We're vibing.
Vibing.
So, how are you, Dave?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good weekend, but not a good weekend. Thomas and I, we played golf.
Let's go.
At Poplar. Sorry, we didn't invite
Yeah,
you.
you didn't invite
Hey,
me.
No,
After
we are.
you didn't remember it was my birthday last Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
And now you didn't invite me to go golfing.
And we
with you
even
all.
talked about it on the podcast. I thought your birthday was on Thursday, and you did your capstone thing on Wednesday.
No.
I just got the days flipped around. So hey, that's on me.
It's okay. It's all right.
My
It's all
bad.
right.
I'll acknowledge you.
Acknowledge. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, Thomas and I went to Poplar on Friday.
How'd you do?
I did horrible. I shot 20 over in 9 holes.
Nice.
It was so bad. Thomas and I literally, like, we're both bad, and but we did do one thing consistently.
You just threw Thomas under the bus there.
We almost hit 2 kids.
No way.
No,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
No.
They were okay. It's not our fault. They were in the way. They were just standing in the middle of the fairway. Not in the fairway, but like kind of near-ish the hole.
Yeah.
They were on the next hole over, but they were just standing in the middle, like in the way, and so accidentally. I mean, we weren't gonna try to hit them. That's like assault and battery.
Which you almost did.
To a minor. 2 minors, but yeah, it was an accident. But so after that, we just played through ahead of them, and we just tried to finish as fast as we could, so we
Yeah.
could just leave and get it over with. Cause yeah, that was rough.
Poplar is not the easiest place to play around here. So
What's the
it's-
easiest?
I mean, I've only ever played Poplar and is it Centennial? There's the Centennial Park.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's around here. Poplar is like the cheapest place to play around here.
Yeah, it is. Hey, this summer though,
Ooh,
me, you, Thomas, and Cody, we're gonna do a vlog.
yes.
So take the podcast.
Is that gonna be part of your 24-hour stream?
It's not.
It could be.
It's not. But we're gonna go out and we're gonna do the.
Do a little vlog for the golf, a little golf vlog.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
down.
be fun. Yeah,
Everyone's gonna see how
honestly,
bad I am, but it's
literally
okay.
the 24-hour stream. I had a dream that we had like it wasn't us. It was like the entire student ministry. We all did an all-nighter here.
Oh
Oh my
goodness.
gosh, Dave.
It was terrible. Hey, just so you know, we'll never do an all-nighter.
Never.
Especially
Sorry,
as
guys.
a full ministry. Thomas and I did an all-nighter with our groups last semester in December.
Was it bad?
Oh, it was horrible. I mean, no, it was fun. It's just like I can't stay up late. So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So it wasn't bad, and it's that, I hate this. I hate
Yeah.
hanging out with students and stuff.
I've only did all-nighters
Yeah.
a couple times in my life, but
Yeah.
yeah, they were pretty tough. I'm not a big, like,
Yeah.
I could stay up late, but, like, at some point, my energy just sort of starts to kind of, like,
Yeah.
get lower and lower and lower.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to do anything.
I've only done it once.
Yeah.
And it was just we just
I
watched
know.
movies.
I know, I've been trying to mess with mine, too.
Just moving away.
But,
Wow. Nice. Anyways,
the draft was this weekend.
draft, go Birds. The Steelers had a pretty good draft,
That's
too.
what I'm saying. We had a great draft. We have established our offensive line, which is great. We got a center from West Virginia.
Oh,
Shout out West Virginia.
Dang, how about that?
I know. Yeah, and then we got some good receivers too.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm excited for this year. It's a rebuilding year. We got basically got a whole new team at this point.
Eagles got their secondary straight. They got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. His father was drafted by the Eagles, and now he got drafted.
Wow.
So, crazy.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
How was your draft, Alexis?
I actually did the girls' serve day.
Oh,
On Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, it was so
I
much
wasn't
fun.
invited, so
Yeah.
You could have served with the rest of the church or with Liberty.
what was I doing that day? I was serving.
Amen.
I was serving.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good job.
Every day. serve
Every
the
day
Lord.
serving.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Serve
the,
and serve.
the girls sorted
Ooh,
through the
That'd be a good
food.
beach trip.
Yes, I agree.
The girls sorted through the food so fast.
Really?
Nice.
Like they scheduled us from 9 to 1, I think, and the girls finished it. They finished sorting through the food by like 10:30.
Oh, wow.
Like they went through it so fast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was like a beehive. Like
A
everybody-
beehive?
Yeah, like you know how you see the videos of all the bees doing all their little jobs and they're all very productive. That's
No
what it
way.
looked like.
That's
like
cool.
all the
Nice.
girls were being so productive and like very determined to get their tasks done.
That's cool.
Great
Yeah.
job.
They
Good
were very
job.
hard workers.
Great
Good
job,
job,
ladies.
ladies.
Yes.
Speaking of beehives, have you ever seen the videos of like people going out? Like there's someone on Instagram. I think her name's like the Beehive Lady, and she goes out and she like if there's like beehives like in like places that shouldn't be, she'll get them and she'll like keep them in her little her little
Yes.
sanctuary.
I've
But
seen
here's the
those.
deal: she doesn't wear like a hazmat suit or anything.
Yeah.
She picks them up with her like
Yes.
her
And they
hands.
She
just
calls
don't-
them gentle bees.
Maybe she
And
just
she's like, "These are
domesticated
just
them.
Gentle bees.
I don't know.
I don't know. Also, while we're on the topic of beehives, the bee movie, I have the entire script on my phone.
No way.
Like, I have it in a text, and so I can text it to you guys later.
You like
Oh.
But
jazz?
if you ever need me to, maybe we could do that on the 24-hour
The
live
bee
stream.
movie. Watch the bee movie.
I can literally read the entire script of the bee movie.
No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it's
See,
not
the Bee movie-
memorized.
that's fair. The Bee movie was one of those movies I grew up watching, which was funny. But there's one movie that I grew up watching, and I actually related to this movie quite often. I don't know if you guys ever watched Chicken Little.
Oh my goodness.
Chicken Little was
I
my
think I've
life.
seen it like once.
You've seen Chicken Little like once, dude.
Yeah.
Chicken Little is like if there are students who have ever watched Chicken Little, like they need to because that is a generational movie. Like you need to watch this movie.
What movie?
Chicken Little.
Oh yeah, Chicken Little is
Dave
awesome.
Dave has now checked in, but yes, that
trying to
is
find this.
that is a great movie. I think Chicken Little is one of my favorites. I relate to it in a bunch of ways,
Don't know where it's at.
not for any particular reason.
I'm scrolling through messages with my cousin.
Why?
It's from a while
He's
ago.
trying to
It's from a
find
while-
the
no,
new
because I
movie
sent it to.
script.
We used to like send it to him, but
What are we-
I'm like seeing all these like Wordle games that we used to send each other.
Oh my gosh!
It's like, oh my god.
Speaking of Wordle, I've been getting back into Wordle recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that and Contexto. Have you ever played Contexto?
Play
So
Connections
it's
sometimes.
Connections I play, but Contexto basically all you have to do is there's one specific word that that you have to guess.
We just
But if you guess like say it's pineapple and you guess orange, it'll basically tell you how close you are to that word and connecting to that word. So you can guess like multiple words, but then you get like closer and closer and closer, and then you finally understand what the word is. It's taken me a couple times to do it, but I've done that
That sounds
before.
fun.
Yeah, Contexto is fun.
Here we go. I got it.
You have it?
Is
Look
it in
at
a
this.
text message?
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
How did you find the entire script to the B movie?
Did you guys just put it on dictate?
No, I don't know. I got it. But according to the laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. I mean,
Is that the beginning?
yeah, I have the whole. It's the whole thing.
That's
Wow.
insane.
That's peak content.
That is insane.
Yeah, maybe just record myself reading that, staring at a
That's
wall.
part of the 24-hour stream.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh.
Dave recording.
That'd be
it.
something,
Just
alright.
Dave just sitting right here by himself,
reading.
reading off the script of the B movie. We're not even watching it. We're watching Dave read off the script of the B
Yeah.
movie.
I mean, that should be. It's probably better than the B movie.
Probably is.
I could act it out myself. I could be dressed up.
one-man
What about
show?
dressed up as a bee? The Brookville Bees.
Oh no! Wow.
Man, I have so many bad ideas, but I think they're so funny.
Dave considers himself. I don't know if you ever talked about this in podcasts, but Dave considers himself as a walking view. But there's
walking view.
There's some things that Dave comes up with, and I'm like, I don't know.
What
Just
the heck?
I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's content.
It is content.
It's hilarious.
It is.
It's really bad, but it's funny.
Wow. Wow. Well, guys, this is like the final episode of the season.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
This is crazy. We
sad.
started recording. What was it? Like a couple days, like a week before episode.
Yeah.
And now we're like here, end of April. Yeah, because I don't know why I
Yeah,
don't
it's
have my
April
watch on
30th.
right
Tomorrow
now.
is May 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, what were your guys' like favorite parts about this podcast? We've had a lot. There was one episode that never got aired because it was
I know.
corrupted.
Honestly, that was my favorite episode.
It was so good.
So now no one will be able to.
Yeah, I liked hearing your original rap.
We ranked TRS foods.
We did.
We I made a rap about a piggy bank.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, but
It
you
was
just made a rap
actually
with
really
TRS.
good.
Yeah.
It was a really good episode, but it got corrupted. So obviously, it was not meant to be.
Yeah, it wasn't
seen.
meant to be.
Wasn't meant to be.
What are some of the other highlights from
We
this
did.
podcast?
I think one of my favorites was we did, and it took quite a bit of time on the episode. We did we did a tier list of fast food restaurants. Do you
Yep.
remember that?
Yes.
We did that.
And
That was
we all fought over like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Because you hate Taco Bell. Dude, I was on the app.
Yeah.
And the online exclusive for $6 you can get a specialty, which is like a chalupa cheesy gordita crunch or a chalupa Crunchwrap Supreme.
No way.
You can get a classic, which is like a beefy 5-layer burrito, a taco or something. You get a side, which is like chips and salsa, and you get a drink for $6. Literally, a Crunchwrap Supreme is like $5.
Oh, that whole thing is $6.
Yeah,
Oh.
Is that where you're going for lunch?
crazy. No. Maybe.
I might. It kind of
I don't
actually
know.
sounds good right now.
$6.
I may do it.
Got to do it on the app though.
You'd have to do it on the app, okay.
Do it on the app.
I think I have this. Speaking of, I think I have basically every single fast food app that you can possibly have.
You got to have it,
I just downloaded Sonic the other day.
dude. Sonic. So you get half price drinks whenever on the app.
Yes. Yes.
Sonic is fire.
It is fire.
There used to be one on like right behind Liberty's campus.
I know.
Not
Now the only
anymore.
closest one we have now is like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, I didn't even
In
know there was
Bedford.
one here.
Yeah, Bedford. But we still, some friends and I will take a drive there sometimes for Sonic because we're just feeling it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Sonic, Sheetz, Wendy's, McDonald's.
We fought over like Cookout
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because we were like, what time?
Their cheese
It's
curds
just
are
like
so
it depends
good.
on the time.
Cookout.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't forget to mind pie.
it does. It does. Cookout, depending on if you go, like some cookouts in like the U.S. are fine, but like the one in Lynchburg is just so busy because it's like right next, like it's late, like it's the latest place open, so like a lot of college students like to go over there, like because they get you get food when it's like
Yeah.
at 11 or something like that. But you got to go at a perfect time, which I haven't found the perfect time to go yet.
To where?
To Cookout, every single time I go, it's packed.
It's not
During the
always
day.
packed.
When I go,
Come after TRS.
I don't go anywhere after TRS.
I
You know
mean,
why? Because I'm here till like 9:30.
No,
and
we
then-
go after.
You're right. and I go home and I do work because I have to go to classes in the morning the next day.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Alexis, what is your favorite part about the podcast? The season 1 of the TRS
Season
Podcast.
Uno.
I liked when we ranked the movie soundtracks. I thought that was so funny.
Oh
Seeing
yeah,
which
you asked
ones.
like which ones we knew.
Yeah,
I
I thought
knew,
that
like,
was
none of
funny.
them.
I still get upset about that because I should know some of them, majority
yeah, I
of
was
them.
terrible at
It's
that.
hard when you're thinking of them like you're trying to match it to any movie
Yeah.
out there. I feel like if you had like a bank of movies and you know it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be from one, you'd know it immediately.
Yeah. Well, I've always thought that like if I had a soundtrack to my life, I think How to Train Your Dragon would be the soundtrack to my life.
That one's so good.
I think so. Test Drive, dude. That
You know what
song.
mine would be?
Yeah.
I don't want to
Shrek.
know what you're.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Gonna roll you.
I don't know. Is that
Is that the lyrics?
Maybe.
I gotta look it up now. Hold on.
But
Wow.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the
This
shed.
shit.
Man, what a meme.
What's the song called?
All Star.
Yeah.
Hey now, you're an all star. Get your game on.
Go
Go
play. All that little
Coke Zero.
Yeah,
Sponsored
Thomas
by
is gonna have to
Marvel.
cut some things out of this
Wow.
podcast. Somebody
Wow.
once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Yeah, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
She was looking kind of dumb
with
with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L
on her forehead. Well, the years stop coming and they don't 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 stop coming. Do you not know?
good.
Have you ever seen that video?
I have seen it. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I have seen it.
Anyways,
Well-
what are some of your favorite discussions that you guys that we've had over the
We have a lot of good ones.
I liked when we talked about the goals.
last week?
Yeah, that one was
I
good.
like that.
Yeah, that was good. I think we did a sports talk with Cody.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a really cool episode.
Yeah, good conversations. Cody's an awesome storyteller.
He's an awesome storyteller.
He's just, I mean, he's older, more experienced than us, so he's got a
Obviously.
lot more stories.
But he also
do.
did radio in his time.
Yeah.
So
So we talk like this, WYYD.
exactly. So he has the voice for it.
Yeah.
Does that even like? I don't know if people know this, but doesn't Cody like read books for people? Like do audiobooks
Yeah,
for people?
he's done like audiobooks before.
Can you imagine? That's crazy.
cool.
That is cool.
That
That's
is
cool.
cool.
Little side business.
Yeah. We talked about like wisdom and discernment, how
Yes.
to make decisions in our lives, and the importance of thinking through, not just
Yeah.
doing whatever that is
Yeah.
first off your mind, which I do way too much. But hey, apparently your brain doesn't fully form until like it used to be like your early 20s. Nowadays, probably because like TikTok is rotting people's brains.
Yes.
It's like the mid to late 20s. So hey, I still got life. I still got a.
You still got life?
No, I still
has life.
got what's it called? Time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hope.
Hope, still have
it's
hope.
like it's like when your brain like stops fully like developing.
Yeah.
Is it like you're like doing something one day and then it happens? You're like. You just like woke up.
You
from
wake
a dream.
up
You're like,
from it.
oh, I don't live in this simulation anymore.
Wow. That's Dave's day right there. It's just what happens to Dave sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. No. That was good. I think one of the other cool episodes we did was the recap of episode.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was when we kind of just got done with the episode and we were
Yeah,
all
and
just
we were
like, dude,
whoa.
whoa, dude.
Yeah, we're
That
still
was so
seeing
good.
how God has used episode even in the start of May.
Yeah.
I mean, we had baptisms a few weeks ago and had like
That was awesome.
30-something kids and students get baptized. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really cool to see, especially for my first episode. It was really cool to see. And so again, to come back here on the podcast and be like, yo, the God did something, and it was evident. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Man,
But-
crazy stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to. We talked about for this final, like for the final episode of the season, we wanted to do something big, do something we haven't done before, and we wanted to bring all of the staff down here.
Yeah.
Sadly, Dave told me yesterday that it was just not going to work out. It was just.
I apologize.
It
I'm
was
the bad
too.
guy.
It was too. No, it was too. There's just a lot going on, and so we just we know we couldn't get everybody down here at the same time to do it.
Hey, I got an idea. What if we just went upstairs?
A few moments later.
All right, guys, we have moved the podcast up here to the offices because we couldn't get the staff down to the podcast studio. We brought the studio up here, and we're going to ask Landon some questions right now. He's playing with his little auto-tune thing right now. See what he's doing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Seems like we're interrupting something.
Hey. Hi, Landon.
Whoa.
Hey, we are. We wanted to come up here. We were sad that you couldn't come down to the studio, so we wanted to come up here and ask you some questions. If that's okay. All right. As you can see, as I can tell, yeah, you're enjoying your life over here with some autotune.
Yeah.
I get it.
We don't use it on Wednesdays.
You should. But we just had some questions because we wanted. These were some things we all thought about asking you on the podcast, but you didn't get to come down. So, very serious question. If you had to pick one letter in the alphabet, what would be your favorite letter in the alphabet?
Oh man. What's the one between J and K on the keyboard?
Look between.
Look between. Just kidding. No, I think C, because that's the letter my wife's name starts with.
A C.
Wow.
Can you sing a C?
C.
Just kidding.
You did. That's that it? That's it. That's not it. I don't know. I'm not a music major, so I really. It sounded good to me. So
It did sound good.
It did sound good to me. Alexis, do you have any questions?
Yes. So my question for you is, it's a bit more of an actually serious
bad,
question.
sorry.
But what is your favorite part about worship?
Ooh. Favorite part about just leading worship is seeing all of our students just engage and get excited about worshiping, because that was me when I was their age, and the Lord called me to lead worship when I was their age. And so to see that my team's leadership is influencing the next generation to worship is pretty exciting. So I hope they keep it up. I hope we can keep having a great time in worship and singing praises to the Lord,
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about Wednesday night is watching Landon lead praise, because he gets so
Yes.
into it. Sometimes I
And the
fear he might
students
fall
do
off the
too.
stage.
Yes.
I've been scared of that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets into it, and I love it. I
Yes.
love it.
And all the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm a big I'm a big eater. Like, I love food right now. It's actually lunchtime, and I'm really hungry right now. But Dave's eating right now. He's eating berries right now. But leave Dave out of it right now. But if you had to choose one thing right now, what is the one thing in your mind that you want for lunch right now?
Oh, that's such a hard question. I could totally every day
Yeah.
go for, and you guys are going to judge me for this, a McDonald's fish fillet sandwich.
That is terrible. That's so bad.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Actually,
Really?
They're my
every
favorite.
Wednesday?
They're my favorite, and I love it. I don't know if it's every Wednesday, but I love it, and I know they're hated on,
Yeah.
but oh well, that's my favorite.
Maybe there's a reason that they're hated on.
Maybe there is a reason, but it's okay. Well, we appreciate your time, Landon, and sorry.
you.
Maybe one time we'll get you down to the studio and we can talk a little bit. But guys, this was Landon, our worship pastor, pastor here, and we're just so thankful for his leadership. And maybe you'll see more of him on the TRS podcast, season 2, maybe even season 1.5. We don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Big things coming. Big things coming. Landon, have fun with your autotune, man. Create some magic. Create some amazing
Let's go
stuff. You
find
guys, you have a
somebody
great night too, even though it's lunchtime. But it's the thought that counts. So, all right. Well,
Yes.
that was Landon, and we're gonna go see if there's any more staff here to talk to.
Yes.
All right, as you can hear, we just got done talking to Landon, but we have another person in the office right now. He just got done with lunch, and we're going to go ask him some questions right now. You might know him, our high school pastor, Cody Mumaw. Cody, what are you
Yes.
reading right now?
The Indispensable Youth Pastor.
What's it about?
Well, this is a book that young youth pastors should read, but I like to read books like this every once in a while just to remind myself of the most important foundational things of student ministry.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Because I'm not a young youth pastor.
You're young to me. You look
go.
great. You look
Thank you
great.
so
You
much.
look great. You're 20s. Yeah, I like that.
Student ministry takes its toll on people 28 and stuff like this.
It's great. It's great. Well, we want to ask you. I want to start off the question. You didn't get to come down to the studio, which is okay. It's all right. We were upset, but maybe sometime we'll get you down to the studio. But we thought since we couldn't get you down to the studio, we'll bring the studio up to the office.
Revolutionary.
I know. Nobody thought about it until we did. But if you had to pick one letter in the alphabet, one of your favorite letters, which one would it be?
G.
Why?
That was fast. Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm a G.
And that is
To youth ministry.
that is youth ministry with Cody Mumal, our high school pastor. Our high school pastor.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Cody, how long have you been doing student ministry, especially for high school?
28 years.
What has been your favorite part about doing high school ministry?
Watching students come to Jesus, baptizing students, watching them make that profession of faith, and interestingly enough, watching students when they are getting married, and I've had the privilege of doing the wedding and being able to do premarital counseling and kind of just walking them through God's picture of what marriage is, and seeing students that I've watched from middle school to high school, and now they're stepping into that part of their life with a solid foundation of faith, knowing that with Christ, that there's a whole generation that's then going to follow. And so some of the early students that I had have kids that are in college.
But you're so young.
Yeah, I know, right? but it's neat to see them walking after Jesus and seeing students being in the ministry, either volunteering in the church. There's several students that I've watched going into ministry. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool. So something I love about Cody's office is that he has the most random things in here. Like he's got a Yoda. As you can see, he's a Carolina Panthers fan, and I frequently let him know that I am sorry and I hope that he's doing okay. He's got little cars here, but he's got a ton of books. Well, yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. What is the thought process behind this library of Cody Mumal?
Well, it's an evolving landscape up there that I like to keep it different. We have people come in here all the times, and it just, especially when people are going through difficult times, it gives points of contact for things to look at and just think about that kind of disarming. I love it. Everything up there has a story. You're looking at Yoda. And
yeah, what's the story behind the Yoda?
so that Yoda was actually created by the actual creator of Yoda. So the guy who did it for the movies.
Wait, that's so cool.
That is a numbered one in a series, and they're incredibly expensive. But there's a young man that was a middle school pastor in North Carolina, where I was, who had that, and we loved it. But he died of brain cancer, and not long before he died, he gave that to me. He had picked that up at a festival. It was damaged in a fire, and so he rescued it and act like it's a live thing. He rescued it, but he was a big Star Wars fan. I'm a big Star Wars fan,
so cool.
And so that's an actual Yoda replica of the real Yoda.
Wow.
I'm in shock right now.
So in the actual movie, he's that size?
Yes,
Really?
Yep.
Wait.
that's
I was expecting it to be a little bigger.
nope. That's the actual size of him. And what's funny is he scares people to death when they don't know he's there. So I should put that on stage sometime. Just to,
Yes,
for
you
people to
should.
see.
You should.
Yeah.
You should, dude. Well, guys, this was Cody. We're so happy we got to come up here and ask you some questions. Maybe in season 2 or 1.5, we talked about on the podcast going golfing and doing a little vlog golfing.
I think we should take the podcast to Guatemala, to Orlando, to TRO. I think we should venture to do that too.
Big things are coming. The big things are coming. But
Yes.
Cody, we appreciate you. You're a G. You're a G, man.
OG.
You're an OG.
Well, that was fun.
Dude, that was
So
so
fun.
fun.
It's
awesome.
always good to be able to just ask random questions
Yes.
that just comes to
Yeah.
your mind, and they give you random answers,
That
but
was
also
good.
helpful answers that help out students in their lives. But yeah, that is a wrap for season 1.
Let's go.
Wow.
What do we
yes.
think?
Guys,
So much
this was
fun.
fun.
That
This
was
was great.
Yeah. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining in on the TRS Podcast Season 1. Season 1.5 will be happening this summer. So be on the lookout. It's not going to be every week.
No.
We're going to do some special things, plan some things out.
We'll let you know.
But after season 1.5, you know what's next?
Season 2.
Season 2 is going to be coming out after that, so probably early fall, late summer. We'll see our schedules and everything. But we're going to be back. We're going to be better. We're going to be bigger. We're going to have so much fun on the TRS Podcast Season 2. But that's a wrap for Season 1. Thank you guys. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Alexis, for hosting with me. It's been a blast being able to hang out with you guys. And thank you to all of our listeners supporting us, giving us feedback, giving us your thoughts about everything, having jokes with us. Maybe Malachi will get you on the podcast sometime soon. So I know you're listening to this.
I know you're listening.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We're on YouTube. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you watch in. Make sure you listen and share. Share it on your social media. And yeah, we'll see you guys over the summer. Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys.
Thank you.